Alright, so today we're going to be doing the map pack review of the whole map pack Nemesis. And to kick things off, we'll start with Subzero. This is a sub base in Canada that has a lot of snow banks, everything's frozen over. There's a couple missile silos you can look into with nukes. It's pretty sweet. We thought it felt a lot like sub base from Modern Warfare 2. For some reason, it just had that feel. It didn't really lay out the same, but it's just kind of my opinion on what it felt like.
It was cool that they added like another winter map to Ghost, because I don't know, just Black Ops, I feel like they had a lot of those, and then Ghost they just didn't. I don't know. It had a good balance of close quarters and long range, so you could snipe pretty well and you can assault on it, which is always nice.
Like the buildings provided a lot of like up in your face stuff, and you had protection from outside if someone was sniping, but then you could also, like I said, snipe, and there's good medium range combat, so there's a whole lot of good balance, I thought, instead of just a bunch of close quarters, which is good.
Yeah, just to mix it up a little bit. The special kill streak for this one was called the Winter Storm, and we thought it was pretty much worthless. I mean, I never called it in, but someone on the other team called it in on us, and I'm not sure
any of us died.
No, we all just got inside a building and just sat there. I mean, our screens like glazed over, like we were getting frozen, whatever, but it didn't really do anything, so that was whatever.
Yeah, so the next map we're going to talk about is Gold Rush. It's like a mining excavation site, and it's got like 2 mining carts that go around the whole map, and then it's got like a somewhat old-timey feel. It's like in the desert, kind of like the Old West, but I didn't like it too much. It wasn't bad. It's tied with my favorite with Subzero, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite, but I guess it is kind of tied, so I guess technically it is. But anyway, it had good range, good medium range combat, good long range, a little tiny bit of close range, but I'm a fan of medium range, so I liked it.
I thought it was, I don't know, I think it's the best map they've made for the whole game and the past couple of CODs, just because I like to jump in the rail carts that went around the whole map. I mean, some people think that's lame, you sit in a rail cart, you're not actually going for the objective, whatever. But at the same time, it just mixes it up instead of, because obviously COD doesn't have any vehicles, it's not Battlefield, you aren't driving tanks across the map. So or you could throw an IED in one, I did that a few times, and then someone hops in.
Yeah, I just threw IEDs on the tracks.
And just, gets the kill right there, which is pretty cool.
Oh, and I just remembered this, there's a glitch. There's, if a dog comes for you and you're in the rail cart, it just jumps right through the cart. Like, there's no protection at all. Just kind of annoying. It's something that COD needs to fix, but it's whatever.
It probably will be fixed pretty soon. The Wolf Pack was the special kill streak for this map. It was kind of reminded me of the winter thing from Subzero, just because it wasn't really that special. I mean, you hear a bunch of wolves howling, and then they come in and kill you, just like dogs, I think.
Yeah, it's like 5 dogs or something. I don't know if they follow you around or just attack like the dogs from Black Ops 1, but I don't know, they're not too crazy spectacular. So the next map in this map pack is Dynasty. In my opinion, it's the 3rd best map. It's laid out well, but I didn't think it played out too well, the games we had, but I don't know, I think I just need to play it more, because we just gotten some weird, wanky, like super hard games.
Yeah.
Like, I think one time there was a helicopter in the air the whole time. We joined late and lost like 65 to like 15. It was awful.
It was a great game to jump into. The lighting on this one was pretty dark, which I don't know. I didn't think that was that great, because obviously visibility is low, but that doesn't make the whole map awful just because the lighting's off a little bit. They brought in the Juggernaut from Modern Warfare 2 as a special kill streak, and the Harrier, so I thought that was pretty cool, because the Harrier was one of my favorite kill streaks from Modern Warfare 2. I mean, probably because it was overpowered, but still.
So, the last one is Showtime. This is epically small. It's the smallest map.
Crazy small.
Yeah, it's the smallest map COD's ever had. I think it came from Modern Warfare 1, and it was called Shipment. I could see how it'd be fun for like a 1v1 or like 2-on-2 or something, but like 6-on-6, or actually the new consoles have 9v9, right? I think so. It'd be awful. I don't know. It's just way too small. It's kind of, it's okay. I don't really like it that much.
Yeah.
It's just too clustered.
Yeah, it was our least favorite by far. I mean, like you were saying, it's fun if you just want to screw around and just do whatever, but if you actually, like, tactically want to try and play, you start, and within the first 3 or 4 seconds, you got 2 or 3 guys dead on both sides because the map is that small.
Yeah. If you watch our gameplay of our first one, we, like, tweak out because we did not know. Like, I know it was small, but I didn't know it was so small that you run for a second and see the enemy. It's just craziness. It's also, like you were saying, it's hard to keep a streak going. Like, if you want to play competitively, like, try to get, like, a helicopter, it's impossible. Like, unless you camp in a corner hardcore, there's just no way.
Yeah, and there wasn't very many of those spots. Exodus was the Extinction map, and this is the final chapter. They were all, hyped about it and everything. Like, the final chapter of Extinction. It's been going for 3 or 4 map packs. Not that special, whatever. But I think it was the best Extinction map out of all of them, out of the 5 or however many it is that they've made so far. It takes a little bit more of a team effort than the other ones, but it was easier than Mayday and Awakening, because Awakening, I mean, we have our gameplay up. That was crazy hard to do, and that was just chaos the whole time. This one can have a little bit more of a strategy and hit from one to the next.
Like, I did, like, this one, there's a couple like, there's 2 generators in the open, there's 2 in a garage, and there's 2 far on the, in another building, so it's like, the gargoyles, yeah, they're there, but they only play they only play into factor about 1/3 of the experience, so it's not like you're just getting molested by these guys constantly, which is good, because they can get annoying. Like, in Awakening, they were all over the place.
Yeah, because aiming at the air has always been, it's not really in the Call of Duty experience. I mean, occasionally you'll shoot, like some rocket launcher, take out a helicopter, but you aren't used to pointing at the air. Your guys are straight line sight, maybe up a few feet, trying to snipe at you, something like that. But nothing like a gargoyle.
Yeah, the new gun is the NX1 distributor. This thing's amazing. This thing is like, it's got a ton of splash damage. It's a lot like the ray gun from Black Ops 2. I like to shoot it at the ground right underneath, like, the aliens. It seems to get them killed along with maybe some next to it. Instead of if you just shoot the alien, I feel like it doesn't do as much splash damage, so this thing it's very, very good. It has infinite ammo, because it has 10 shots and then it recharges. And then you gotta, like, use your special LT blast when you have 10 shots to take down the Ancestor's shield, so you can shoot it. And I don't know, I thought it was an exceptional weapon added into the game. I just wish they added one for multiplayer.
Yeah, not having one for multiplayer was kind of dumb, but I mean, it's just a gun that gets nerfed, like I've said in previous reviews, so it's no big deal. The ending of this, I'm not going to spoil it for any of you who haven't seen it yet or played it through, was, we thought, real dumb. I mean,
Super
obviously,
cheesy.
Yeah, it's just really cheesy. The cutscene was probably one of their shortest yet for an ending, which I thought was really lame, because this is supposed to tie it all together, be the final ending, whatever. But we have the gameplay up of that. We have the full playthrough, so you can skip to the end if you want to see it, or just watch our full play. The new grenade, I'd have to say, I don't know, it goes along with, like, there's the new NX1 grenade, or gun, and then there's the NX, whatever it's called, plasma grenade, but you have to, like, charge it to use it or something, and I don't know. I didn't think it was that great. Venom grenades are much more powerful still.
Venom grenades are epic. Like, if once you build either the Venom X or you build, what is the other thing called? Or the NX1. Once you build one of those in any of the maps, build the Venom grenades. They're just amazing.
Yeah, they're just the best grenade you could have. Air defense is it's called like Tesla something or another, but it's an air defense system. It's a new trap on this map. It is the best trap they've made yet. You turn it on, it powers up a Tesla coil, and anything coming in from the sky or that jumps up to the building you're on, it'll just obliterate. It only costs like, I think, $7.50 or something, and lasts for quite a long time, so you get way over your money's worth.
Yeah, we'll be probably posting a video about how to beat this Extinction map pretty soon, like maybe tomorrow, the next day, I don't know yet. Anyway, but just one like little hint is when you play against the ancestors, like shoot them in the head or I think any limbs like legs. So torso does not give you bonus damage, and so basically shoot for the head. I mean, it sounds like common sense, but it just like probably triples your damage output. So it's very, very helpful to do that. Obviously, you got to take down the shield with the NX1 distributor, but if you want to see a full guide, check back a little bit later, tomorrow or the next day, and we should have it up.
In conclusion, this map pack, I would say, or both of us for that matter, is the best one out of the whole entire Odin, or whatever you want to call it, all 4 of them. And I'd give it a 9 out of 10, and Matt gives it an 8 out of 10. Matt gives it that because Showtime just... it pretty much sucked. I mean, I didn't love. Yeah.
I just hated Showtime. It's just, well, it's better than some maps that have come out in these map packs, but I don't know. Since we play 6-on-6 most of the time, don't like it that much. And there's no new gun, which is why I docked it another point.
And I wouldn't even, like Matt just said, Showtime wasn't even like the worst map they've ever made. It was just the fact of the other 3 maps in this map pack weren't that bad. So in comparison to those, the other 3, Showtime was definitely on the bottom. And the reason I only give it, I mean, a 9 is pretty high, but I don't give it the 10 out of 10 because I feel like it can't reach the 10 out of 10 level. I mean, maybe that's cheesy or whatever, but like, I feel like the classics, like Star Wars Battlefront 2 and games like that, deserve, you know, the top rating. And
11 out of 10.
Yeah, nothing can compare with those because they're just so far up there.
Yep. But we would definitely recommend this map pack to all Call of Duty players. If you like multiplayer, you like Extinction, or you like both, it's worth it. It's worth dropping the money.
Yeah, best map pack out of all of them. So if you're kind of thinking, should you get it, you didn't like a previous one, this
I guess
one...
another reason I don't give it 10 out of 10 is because they literally just didn't do enough to Extinction. Like, yeah, new gun, yeah, new grenade, decent map, but it wasn't that hard. We just seemed to die from random things. It wasn't like you just get overwhelmed most of the time. We had a couple generators go down.
It was a rough time.
I don't know. The reason I knocked it down is the ending was just awful. Like, they just needed to put a little more effort, and I would have maybe given it like a 9 out of 10 like Seth's, but I don't know. I just feel that's worthy. But anyway, I guess until next time, I guess, actually tell us if you want the webcam to stay or if you want us to do anything else. Check out our videos if you want to see the individual maps. I posted all of them before this video, so you can check those out at any time. Alright, well, until next time, keep it classy.